Me and my partner, DJ Moeskieno.
Salute, Sue.
I am DJ Superior Unsung Heroes. Big shout out to Rec. You know what I'm
Big shout
saying?
to Rec.
And Rec.
Salute, Rec.
Before we start this is the Unsung Heroes, like I said. All right. Tonight, Rec got something that he's doing, so me and Moeskieno's holding it down.
Yes,
Before we start, I want to give a shout out to somebody that was just got out of surgery, one of my homegirls, one of my superior angels, Tanika B. Love. Big shout out to her.
Big shout
out
to her.
Saying? She came out of surgery successfully. So I like to shout her out. She's a beautiful female. She's a female that, you know, she gives love. So I'm glad that the doctors were able to have a successful surgery. So big shout out to you.
Salute. Since we on that type of time, man, I want to give a big shout out to my brother. He served 33.8 years as a sergeant general in the military, man. Ooh. And he just retired, my man Troy Bullock, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, ladies and gents, follow this man. He got a lot of big things coming, man, as far as entertainment wise, in the Texas area at Troy B 357, Troy B 357 on Instagram. Big shout
Troy B 357.
Yeah.
All right.
No doubt. But Sue, what's going on with you, man? How was your weekend and all that, brother?
I'm chilling. I like that hat you got on, man.
Thank you.
What that hat say? What that hat say?
Spit.
Okay. That's somebody's joint. I mean somebody's
Nah,
clothing?
some I just like to wear, you know what I mean, here and there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mo likes wearing different stuff, you know what I'm saying? I gotta get Mo this too. We got the Rowdy Punch hats.
I see you. Big shout to Rowdy, bro.
Yeah, Rowdy Punch hats, they out, man.
Yeah, Rowdy
hats. We got Superior headphones.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I see you, man. I need a pair of those too. What's happening?
Superior natural spring water.
Keeping it healthy, man.
You working over here.
Yes, indeed.
And I'm up in Yonkers right now, so get fresh Yonkers.
Woo! That's how you hitting them?
Yeah, and I'm chilling in Kev Boogie, one half of the Lit Brothers. I'm chilling in his kitchen. You see the red pots. Anytime you see the red pots, it's on.
It's going down, right?
Yep.
Cooking up something special for the people.
Yeah, he be cooking some stuff too. I'm a chef, but he's a chef too. He be doing some stuff.
So what he go by? What name he go by, Sue?
What name he go by when he cooks?
Yeah, when he cooking, yeah.
Oh, then he's Chef Bar D. Chef Bar K. He switched it up. Yeah, Chef Bar K. But anyway, we got to get into a couple of things. First, we need to get into just touch on it a little bit because I feel that we talk about it. We talk about him too much.
Who's this?
But Kanye West, man.
What's up with the Kanye?
With the shirt, man. White Lives Matter. Like, I think he does stuff just for us to talk about.
I mean, we all know that Kanye is the troll king.
He is.
You know what I'm saying? Troll king, man. Controversy is his middle name, if we want to put it that way, with the K. You know what I mean?
He's smart. He's smart.
Indeed.
Because he goes, I think he sits around the house and go, what can I do to piss people off and have everybody talk about it? And then he do some dumb stuff like that. Now,
what about? Go ahead.
No, to me, all lives matter. I know we said Black Lives Matter because we were just saying Black Lives Matter too. That's what we were saying. Like if everybody else lives is mattered and whatever, we were just saying Black Lives Matter too. You know what I'm saying? That's all. We wasn't just saying Black Lives Matter and y'all's lives don't matter. We wasn't saying that. That wasn't the thing. So saying white lives matter, we knew that already because that's the reason why we told you Black Lives Matter too. So Kanye playing with that is like, I don't know why you playing with that, bro. That don't make sense.
Yeah. So what you think about his clothing line?
Straight up? Damn, Mo.
What you think about his clothing line?
Nah, because I don't want to sound like a hater or nothing, but just like Kanye, when you started out, you started a clothing line because you didn't like stuff that was out there. Remember, Mo? He used to look at all the stuff and he'd say, why are they paying this much for this or this and this? I'm going to make affordable clothing. What clothing did you make that was affordable? You doing the same shit they were doing.
Hey, yo.
And your shit is whack, bro. I'm sorry. Them shits is whack, man. I seen them boots and like, yo, man, what are you trying to do to us, bro?
I ain't gonna lie, man. They look like the Walking Dead when it comes to some of them clothing, man.
Yo, even the rubber joints, the alien joints, those is hot to y'all? Like, our people is getting crazy now. Y'all just to put anything on your feet. Kanye ain't played no basketball ever in his life. I mean, I guess you don't have to play basketball to have a sneaker deal. Because you don't. Okay, but at least have some good looking sneakers. You see them sneakers with the hole. I like.
For whatever reason, people been wearing them. I'll be saying a lot of people wearing them sneakers.
Because
I never had a pair.
Jump on everything that they see somebody do. That's all we do. We're our worst enemy because all we are is consumers.
Yeah,
that's all we are.
Me personally, I can't really say nothing about the shoe. I never tried it on. I hear that it's comfortable, and I'm not hating another black man getting some money. So hey, man, look, however you see fit, do your thing, brother. Because there's plenty of whack clothing lines out here that's god awful.
You're
but
right.
I can't. I'm just this line that I seen them recently presented. It just looked like The Walking Dead to me. That's the only reason I'm laughing at it. But hey, if it's selling, brother. Do your thing.
Yo, I'm not knocking no man for doing what he's doing. But if we as black people always like commenting on everybody else's shit, we should be able to comment on our own people's shit too.
No, I get it, but I'm gonna pick them up as well. Like, yo,
because when we get on them other people's stuff, we getting on their shit and they getting their money. Like if Timberland don't want us to wear his shit, then just don't wear it. There's other boots to wear. We don't need to wear no goddamn Timberlands. Fuck them boots.
Yeah, I haven't had a pair in a while.
There's other boots to wear, Gore-Tex. There's other boots that's out there. We ain't gotta wear those shits. That's his opinion. Let him get his money.
That's a fact.
You know?
That's a fact.
That's another person we made rich.
Of course. I mean, just like cognac, you know what I mean, and so on and so forth. We are the culture at the end of the day, regardless of how we see fit. I just wanted to know your thoughts on that new line.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
Okay,
you know
that's saying.
I kind of like the sneakers that Adidas put out, somewhat, but they copied off his style a little too. But they made it a little different. But I mean, it was. I mean, do I like any of the Kanye Wests though?
No, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, he doing whatever he's doing something correct. So yeah. I ain't gonna completely not.
No, do your thing. Just stop with the weird shit. Stop with the. Sell your clothing, man. Sell your clothing. Do your music. Do all that, man. Just stop the crazy stuff because the streets is gonna take so much. Now, recently he said something about
Nah, this ain't about the streets.
No, I said the streets is not going to take so much.
The streets ain't buying it.
The streets build you up to tear you down.
Nah, the streets ain't buying the clothing.
They're not buying Kanye West clothing?
Who's buying his? Who's the main purchasers? Who are the main people that's buying his clothing?
His sneakers? Us.
No, the sneakers, yeah. I'm talking about his clothing.
Oh, the clothing.
Right.
Well, he made that for somebody else.
Hello.
Got you. Well, all right, get your money then, man.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay, now before we leave Kanye West, Kanye West made a comment allegedly about Diddy. I think Kanye West was mad at Diddy for saying something about because Diddy said he didn't support the shirt and all that. That's Diddy's opinion. He could say that, Kanye. You can't get mad at him. There's a lot of things you said that we don't like when you said that about the awards with Beyonce and Taylor Swift. There's people that wasn't feeling that.
They wasn't feeling that. That's a fact.
All right. So Diddy can make his comment. Don't get me wrong. I'm about to set it off on Diddy lyrically, if that's the way you say it. You know what I'm saying? Because we about to go into him with his nonsense. But I'm just saying, Diddy can make his comment if he wants, Kanye. All right? So that's one. Okay, next, Diddy. As Rec would say, let's go, world.
Yeah, let's go.
Bro, you sat on the Breakfast Club and said that you never did nothing to nobody and you have all the receipts and all the whatchamacall.
Let's go.
Now, it's the gift and the curse with Diddy. Because I can't fully spaz on Diddy without saying some good stuff on Diddy. So it's 50-50 with me as far as Diddy. So which one you want to go into first, Mo? The bad 50 or the good 50% or the bad 50%?
Let's get the good out the way and touch on what the people feel, right? You know what I mean?
Okay, here's the good 50%.
Okay.
You have all of these people who own labels from Jimmy Iovine, Leo Cohn, Kevin Liles. We can go on, Tommy Mottola. We could go on.
Right.
None of those people are going to get up and get on your song, bring you in, sign you, and put their name on it and push you.
Right.
None of them guys are going to do that. Clyde Davis, none of them.
Clyde Davis, yeah.
You would have to have the talent to do it for them to even participate.
Right.
Diddy, go beyond his whatever. He'll get on your song. You know good and well if he gets on your song, it'll get more spins. So all that, he be trying to get on your record. You better be glad he got on your record because nobody knew you. Craig Mack would not have made nothing nowhere. Craig Mack already had a deal with somebody, and that didn't work. When he signed with Bad Boy, even though he didn't like the beat, it was Diddy that pushed that and said, nah, I need that right there. That's it. Now, if Diddy didn't do that and went with all that other shit that I heard Craig was recording, Craig would have never blew up.
Yeah.
So we got to give Diddy that. He knows what he's doing since he's been at Uptown. He did what he did with Jodeci. He also did what he did for Mary J. Blige, if y'all like it or not.
The creative aspect of Diddy, you can't deny,
at all.
What he's
telling me the Bad Boy era hip hop. The Bad Boy era made hip hop phenomenal and strong.
Right.
Look at all the artists, and I was telling people, we're still in the good. Okay, we're in the good.
We're still in the good. All right. Yeah. Hey man, look, check it out. Mix it up. Good and bad, how you feel. Right, so we ain't got to separate none of that. You know what I mean?
Let's go dip in the bag.
Yeah.
Diddy, man. Craig Mack, you did Craig Mack dirty. Craig Mack album was the first album. Even Clyde Davis said it himself. He said he only gave Diddy the deal because he heard Flavor in Your Ear. Okay? Flavor in Your Ear did 500,000 out the gate. And the album. The single probably sold more. You took that money and you built your Bad Boy empire, but you also invested that money into Biggie and blew Biggie up. Meanwhile, in any other label, when your first artist knocks the door down and does all the stuff, you are supposed to always make sure you take care of that artist also. Now, there was a video that was out, not allegedly, it's online, I've seen it, where he was talking to Fab Five Freddy, and he had Craig sitting here, and he had Biggie sitting here. Yeah. And he said, yeah, we doing this right now, Bad Boy, this is how we do. We about to come with the new Craig Mack album soon. Craig looked up at him like this. Because Craig we wasn't recording no album. What is he talking about? And for people who didn't read Biggie, like he said from day one, he did that as a favor for Puff because he didn't like Craig Mack. Big, you was on one of his biggest records, Flavor in Your Ear remix.
That's a fact.
That was still Craig's record.
Yes, it was.
So you're not telling me that didn't move no units, because it did.
Mm-hmm.
And for all y'all hip hop heads out there, they never performed that record together.
No, they didn't.
Y'all not thinking it's a hit record,
Yeah,
smash.
yeah. You breaking it down, Sue. Go ahead, keep going.
All right. Now, the other thing about him, he didn't rob nobody. He did this and that.
Mm-hmm.
What recently just came out was Biggie wrote Kim's rhymes on her first album, and then gave her the credit like she did it. I knew Kim didn't write those damn lyrics. I knew that was Biggie Smalls influenced or whatever.
Mm.
She went on for years. She had to stay on that for she was able to get paper. And they said they think Uncut Biggie a check on the low. Because remember, she was under
yeah.
Not Bad Boy.
Right.
Something was so great with Bad Boy, then why didn't Biggie bring Kim over to Bad Boy? And don't say Biggie brought Faith to Bad Boy, because Faith was already dealing with Puffy already. He met Faith at Bad Boy. So your man that you said you love, we pray for you. Every day we pray for you till I see you again. That guy,
yeah.
he had to do what he had to do to get some money, to get money for he didn't get jerked from his own publishing. So you got some answers. You telling people you got 24 hours to show some receipts. Yo, you got 24 hours
to show some receipts. Yes, a fact. That's a whole fact.
Yeah. Now, with the Lox situation,
let's go.
They admitted that they were young. They were young. You know, I know them personally. They good dudes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we never. There was a time where we didn't see eye to eye. I think, and that was because of affiliation. It was never because of me. Because me being young and doing parties, Jay and Sheik always used to be around and whatever. Later Styles came. But, you know, right now, Styles is the one easier that you can talk to. Like, you can pull Styles aside and talk to him. I ain't saying you can't talk to Jay, but Jay's everywhere. And Sheik, if you get Sheik, you can talk to him too. But at the bottom line is, they helped blow up Bad Boy when they came in. Because they came in under that. It was nonsense when they first came in. Because the Puff Daddy and the Biggie and the Tupac was going on.
Yeah.
So when Pop was going at Bad Boy, if you notice, he went at Bad Boy, but he never said nothing about the Lox.
Right. That's a fact.
Don't say they wasn't there, because they was there. They were new, but they was there. And don't say, well, he didn't know him, that's why. Man, Pac would go at anybody. He don't care. You see, he went at Chino XL, and he wasn't even, we was like, why you say that nigga name? That nigga ain't got nothing going on. So that shows you Pac don't care. Now, only why I'm saying this, at the time, I was promoting Death Row at the time with Al Pizarro.
That's right.
VIP Record Pool.
You was over there.
Yeah, I was promoting. We was promoting Death Row East. We picked up the account, and we was promoting Death Row East. And I remember I was at a party, and we was in there with the Death Row stuff up and all that. And I think that's what made our relationship sour, because they looked at me like, I don't know if they said this, but, you know, people that know them felt like, Soup, you supposed to be Yonkers. You supposed to be, you know, riding with this. Why is you riding with that? Well, I was riding with Death Row because they were paying me. That's why. Right. They was paying VIP Record Pool, my boss, Al Pizarro, Uncle Al.
Big shout out to Al.
Yeah. So that's what they were doing, showing the love. So Diddy, at the time, I don't know if he did the right thing for the Lox. Whatever he did, and people got to stop making Biggie like he was innocent, because I believe Biggie also told the Lox to do the deal too. So if he knew that they was doing something to him, why would he pull them in and just encourage them to sign? I don't know. Why Biggie didn't bring Junior Mafia over to Bad Boy? if it was so great.
Well, the saying has it is that Big was about to get out of that contract, that deal, prior to
Yeah,
him going to
that's what people keep
LA.
saying, but I just don't know.
So what
I
do
don't
you
know if
think
it
it
was
was?
true, bro. I think he was comfortable with Diddy. I think he was fine with what Diddy was doing. He probably was a part of it.
I mean,
I
let's
you know,
because look, so me and you talking, but let's put it out there what had happened, transpired. So Biggie was supposed to be at the end of his contract, from what we hear. He's going into LA to help Diddy finish up his album in LA, and then plus to receive award accolade. Am I right or wrong, Sue?
all right,
Okay.
yeah.
So at the same time, he's supposed to be renewing this contract. But in his contract, he may renew it or he may not renew it, but he has his own squad as far as Junior Mafia, Cameron, like you said, Little Kim and everybody else. And he might separate from that situation. So now you got to think about it. The people that's behind the scenes, behind the Diddies, Clive Davis and all these guys, if they put the marketing behind Biggie, and Biggie is this super mega star that can't miss with all the records that's coming out, and they coming out back to back, and they hitting, they smacking, and now he just leaves. So that puts a lot of question in how they're reacting in that situation.
I personally,
What do you think about that?
For the people who think that Diddy had something to do with Biggie, whatever, because he was gonna leave and all that story, Puff loved Biggie Smalls.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie Smalls loved Puff.
Puff would have
never did that. Puff would have never did that. He's too much of a paper gangster. Even if Big would have broken loose, he would have still been getting money off of Biggs.
But that's the thought.
The same way Suge got money off of Snoop when he left, same thing would have happened with Biggie. And Puff would have kept doing. He showed us 1,000,000 times that he can keep going. I don't think people knew why it clicked on me. I don't see you, Mo.
You good? No, I want you to go ahead. You rock out.
I didn't know. Oh, you was putting it because I was making
Yeah.
Oh, all right, go back. Okay. Check this out. It didn't matter. Puff could lose somebody. When he lost the Lox, didn't everybody think like it's over? Like, oh, it's over, yo. What did he do? He came with Mase. Mase didn't have Biggie on his album, y'all. Y'all can keep saying that, oh, it's because of Big, and then Mase got his. Go back and listen to Harlem World. Where Biggie Smalls at? He's not on that album. And I'm going to get into Mase too, because I don't like how y'all be trying to play Mase. But yeah, Puff has proven time and time again, this is on the good side, that he can blow up an artist. 112, Total. To me, nobody would have gave Total no damn chance. That's why Biggie was like, can't you see? He had to make us see him. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I don't want this Total. Total's good women. They good women. And they got muscles too. So 2 of them got muscles. I ain't trying to get hurt. But I love Total because they played their position. You never heard them crying. They did what they got to do. They knew that Diddy gave them a chance, and they did what they did. So I love Total for that. Look at the other people. Danny Kane. We can go line for line.
Yeah, day 26.
Day 26.
Yeah.
I didn't like what he did with the ones that walk for cheesecake. I didn't like that.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't good. You know what I'm saying? Because Babs was a star too.
Yes, Babs is
Babs is no different than Foxy Brown and Little Kim. If she was given the right whatever and the right whatever, she could have been on the level with them.
That's a fact. Salute to her, man.
So everybody else, Loon. You see, he was bringing Loon when Mase did what he did. He went to Loon. Don't say Loon didn't have a hit.
Yeah.
I Want a Girlfriend song with Loon. That was
fire.
a hit.
Straight fire.
The first one and the second one. With Genuine and all that.
I Need a Girl, part 1 and part 2.
Hit.
Hits.
Biggie's not on that. So what I'm saying to you is he had the star power to sell a project no matter what. Y'all cannot take that from him.
That's a fact.
There's more.
You got listen. We can go on for days, man. Shine. You got 112.
Yo, when Shine was sounding like Biggie, didn't you get mad when you first heard that? You didn't think he was like, "What's Puff doing?" Everybody was mad at Puff. Oh, he trying to replace Biggie Smalls. Yeah. Nigga, that was Shine's voice. That's how he sounded. So of course he felt like, come on, there was another guy that sounded like Biggie too on the West Coast. What's that kid name? The real big dude. I forgot his name.
Oh, Gorilla Black.
Gorilla Black. He couldn't help that. That's how he sounded. The only thing about him, he sounded that way and he was big. So that did look like, oh, you trying to copy Biggie Smalls. But Shine was a skinny dude. And that record, Bad Boys, worldwide, it was out of here. Big record.
Yeah, it did its thing. But check it.
You brought up G-Dep. G-Dep was out of here, first single. Even though Black Rob brought him over.
Salute to Black Rob, man. That's a party a lot with Black Rob.
We gotta get Black Rob. Don't tell me y'all didn't like Black Rob's first album.
Hey, yo.
Platinum.
Loved all his albums. And
that's the first time we seen Jennifer Lopez with Diddy. Remember the video was, I think, the third single. He did a video where he was dancing with J-Lo in the video.
That's right. Loved all his joints, man.
So come on, man.
R.P. to Black Rob, man.
But the bad side, we're gonna go to somebody else now. We're gonna go into Mase.
Hold on, man. You forgetting Loon? I mean, not Loon. I apologize. Carl Thomas.
Carl Thomas.
Come on, son. We doing
big shout out to my man. Big shout out to my man over here, Moeskieno. Made me meet Carl Thomas. You know what I'm saying, for the first time out in Jersey. Did a show with him. And he was down. Carl Thomas is nice, man.
Super nice.
Nice.
Super nice, man. I want to hear. We need to hear more from Carl, like today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See, Carl was smart. Now we talking about a deal with him. He already had a deal prior to Bad Boy as well, and he knew how deals were constructed and how they operated. So in the end, Carl, you don't hear him complaining too much about things because he knew how to construct a contract or how they go. Yeah. So, like you said, a lot of them was young at the time. They didn't know. But I guess Carl, he got jerked early on in the game. You know what I mean? But we still need to hear him now. Like, you know what I mean? Where is Carl, bro?
Carl was nice, man.
Super nice. 2
monster hits that will play for the rest of our lives. Summer Rain.
Oh, man.
And the other joint. I Wish.
I Wish. Come on now. Come on now.
It's going to play forever.
Forever.
And it's on Bad Boy Records.
Indeed.
Puff's supposed to get his money from that. What are y'all talking about? Yeah. If you haven't fulfilled your contract yet and haven't done certain stuff, and Diddy done put out money for certain stuff, how do you come along and say, yo, I want my masters? You want your masters? That wouldn't work in the streets. If you was out there selling drugs for somebody, just say we saying that.
Okay.
And someone gave you money, a brick or a couple of bricks to do some stuff. And you sold half of them. You did what you did. You got your money up. You started feeling yourself. You started opening businesses and doing this and that. And what's his name sitting over there, Poppy or whoever, like, where's the rest of my money? I ain't really with that shit no more, man. I found out that the bricks that you sold me wasn't that much. It should have been. Now you educated now. Now you educated. You made a deal. Live up to your deal. It's my boy Kev Boogie in the back. Live up to your deal. And then get out of the situation. Then your next deal, you use that as a stepping stone. It's no different than going to college and doing this. You know good and damn well you go to college and pay these people all this damn money, and half of the stuff you go to college for, you can't even use in the world when you graduate. So it's the same thing. We ain't getting on that system. We're not getting on that. We're not getting on taxes. We're not getting on how many times have you been taxed. Like you pay taxes at the end of the year. Then when you go to the store, you're paying another tax. Then when you're doing this, you're paying another tax. This is the thing of the world. They've been doing this for years.
Forever.
Stop acting like Diddy created this. Diddy did not create this. All he did was follow it. Now, he could have did some different things, but like right now, he could sit everybody down from each whatever and go, okay, this is what I spent to do this, and this is what I did to do this. You owe me this. If I owe you this, I'm going to pay you. I don't want to hear nothing else from you, whatever after that.
All right, so let me ask you, so if you was an MC, you was in that situation with like how these artists are, what would be the answer? What would you do? If even like say from an artist perspective and say from a Diddy's perspective, how would you handle this?
I would go see Diddy, sit down, have a conversation with him without his lawyers, without any of that, and be like, yo, how could we fix this for I could be all right and you could be all right? Because you made money with me. You did this and that and did this and that. Diddy, I want to be my own man. I want to go my own way. But what do I have to do? Because I'm honored that you helped me in my life. You changed my life. All you artists on Bad Boy, Puffy changed your life. Just imagine if Puffy didn't change your life. Where would you be?
Okay, now cool. We get that aspect of it.
No, I hope let it sink in. Think about where would you be?
Bro,
sit there for 2 minutes and think.
Superior. I think we're all clear on that aspect.
Okay.
They know that.
I don't think we all are.
As much as the Lox say that, yeah, he put us in those shiny shoes and we hated it, but he made us who we are. They've said it in tons of interviews. So I feel like they already know that.
Yeah, but
I feel like they know that.
That was one song. But
I'm just saying, they made them stars. They took them from the hood, put them in shiny suits, and they became who they are. So now we at this point where it's like 25 years done passed or 20-something years passed. When does this thing change? Like it's like, say for instance, right?
It doesn't change, Mo, if you didn't pay up. I mean,
this is what I'm asking you. Check it out. If I sign, I work for a company, a job, I get a job tomorrow, and I get the same rate for 20 years.
That's
same salary for 20 years. When do we sit at the table and figure out what's next and this and that and the third, even if I fulfill my obligation? Because these artists, it wasn't like they was garbage artists. It wasn't like they didn't do big things. A Mase, all the times he went platinum at the Big Pass and all this, he was the head of the food chain, and you still ain't do right by this. Come on, son. Mase, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on,
when
bro.
He was getting all those awards and all that stuff.
Come on, bro.
Jada and Mase was writing those songs and all that stuff.
Come on, man. Yo, he was so on fire. That Jay had to throw shots at him just for no reason. Jay had no reason to talk about that man.
You're right.
And threw shots at him.
We're talking about Jay-Z here.
Jay-Z, right. So that's how hot Mase was. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, at the Big died, Nas and Big going back and forth. Records. Big was like, smashing joints left and right. Jay wasn't even thought of.
Like I said, like Mase said, he said, it was my pen that kept that label afloat.
That's my point.
It was my pen.
Hello.
It was his pen.
Hello. So now come on, bro. Like me, if I'm in that situation, that scenario, right, and I knew Mase did what he did, and I'm gonna keep it a million with you,
I would have gave him his money. If I was Diddy, I'd have sat him down and gave
him his bread
and some.
Broke it something else out. So now my son wants to come up, right for my son. Give him a lane to be what you was and that fly, that pretty. He got the look. So now let's give him the lyrics and all that, the vocal behind all of that.
Because his son is talented. I mean, his son is marketable.
Exactly.
His son could sell to the young, to the whatever. But
yeah, there we go.
Just because he's Diddy's son, that's not helping him.
Mm-hmm.
He would need a pay. He would need a pen of a Mase or a Jadakiss writing for him.
I could see Mase. I could see a Fab because of
Oh,
the,
I see Fab.
you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Yeah, that's what I see.
Don't get me wrong. Jada can write stuff for different people.
Oh yeah, I'm not knocking that, but I'm just
Because he
saying.
done wrote stuff for people that we don't even know he wrote
You don't
stuff.
know, yeah, 100%. But that's just
Latifah.
I'm just looking at him as the artist and what I see out of him. And but it's like, yo, you done dealt with Mase. Wow, that's the deal. I would have definitely broken.
Yeah, I would have sat Mase. Say I was Diddy. I would have been like, yo, listen, Playboy. Yeah, we've been doing this back and forth. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's all about love. And you know, Mase will be over here tomorrow. Yo, I don't want to hear about this love stuff no more, man. You keep saying love. Where the money at, Puff? All right, you know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this today. I'm feeling kind of generous. All right, how much I owe you? What's whatever. All right, let's do this. Me and you gonna make a super album, okay? It's gonna be a you and me album, like a collabo. All right. After that, we're gonna split the profits 50-50. After whatever we do, you're gonna take your money. I'm gonna take mine. You don't owe me nothing else after that, and I'm not gonna take nothing else from you. How's that, Playboy? They could have did that. And that could have been.
But what if Mase didn't want to do that album? What if he just wanted his money? What if he just wanted his money that he was owed and then do that album?
Oh, that's how I would have had to do it.
Okay.
That's how Mase would have hit him back with that. That's a good point you made. Mase would have been like, all right, that sounds good, but how do we go forward when we haven't even handled the past?
That part. Hello.
So if you give me that and do that, then yeah, we could talk about that.
Right. Boom.
That's what you could have did, Puff.
That's it.
Now, as far as the Lox, you was getting money off their solo albums. So after a while, that should have been wiped off. And you should have just let those boys rock.
Mm-hmm.
They wasn't selling, and this is no disrespect to my Yonkers brethrens. They wasn't selling those type of numbers for you to keep them like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have. That was just did you do that just for power or just to say? Because it's kind of, when I used to look on the albums and it says Publin, Justin Combs, and all of that, you put that in your son's name? Allegedly.
Allegedly, huh?
Yeah. But if y'all have the albums, all y'all got to do is look at it. But that's all he had to do. I felt the Lox paid off everything. They did one album with him, like Styles said.
Right.
One album, dog. Now, not to bring their stuff up, because allegedly their problem's been sorted out. Let's go to total. Let's go to 112.
Yeah.
Mase said everybody else is signing something saying they can't even talk about their situations.
D&D, baby.
That's what allegedly was said.
Mm-hmm.
So really, those guys can't even talk about it. But their managers could talk about it. They didn't sign nothing. I'm sure the artist signed it. The managers didn't. All I'm saying is Puff did good for y'all, and he did bad moves for y'all. I feel if he wants to clear, he talking about love records and all this stuff. Okay, Diddy. I see the love records. Okay. Finish everything that you got from the past. Make sure these people are taken care of if you do owe them something, and move on. Let us see if they can survive without you. The Lox showed you that they could survive without you. They showed they could survive without Rough Riders. And there's no disrespect. Those boys are grown men now. They know what they're doing. Juice's bars and this and that. They doing their thing. Sheik be doing stuff. People just don't know. With the real estate and stuff like that. People making moves. Mase, look what he's doing. Even the tour and even what Mase been doing recently. Y'all thought Mase couldn't do it? Why couldn't he? Y'all wasn't giving him a chance. The worst thing that y'all didn't want to happen, y'all didn't want him and Killer to start talking again.
Yeah, there you go.
Y'all tried that.
There we go.
Now that them two was talking,
oh boy.
now remember, Puffy didn't hook Mase up with Cameron. Them two came in together.
Right.
So
right.
That's a monster right there. You think the world ain't ready for a Cameron and Mase album?
We can't wait to hear. Can't wait to hear this three-headed monster. Is it
like
album?
The tour? Yeah, the tour is good and all that, but a Cameron and Mase album?
Come on, son.
Come on, bro.
Come on, son. Yeah.
And even come on, New York, a revived Dipset album with Mase on it. That would be a monster too. Because this time around, Jim Jones is on the same level or even over a Joel Santana. Now, I'm not dissing Santana, but Jones kept himself out there.
Yeah, be shout to Jim, man. Jim pen game. Jim to step his pen game up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Jim as a man, I know I have said things before that I didn't like certain things, but as a man and as a DJ, I didn't like certain things from Jim that I kept seeing him say and do. But I give him credit because I heard Jim say it recently. He credited Mase. He put his pride aside. He credited Mase. He said, Mase taught me how to do this or this and that and whatever. And I know y'all didn't probably follow it because it's not clickbait. If he was saying something stupid about Mase, then y'all the clickbait, y'all would have shared it all over the place. It's just that Mase been hated since day one for no reason. Mo, I'm pointing the wrong way. Mo just brought up a situation where Jay-Z was going at Mase for no damn reason.
No reason at all.
And Jay-Z was on Mase's first album. Jay showed Puffy love by doing that though. But it was never returned. Because Mase's first album, if y'all like it or not, I know y'all not gonna like this. Mase's first album sold more than Jay-Z's first album. Mase did 5 million out the gate, ladies and gentlemen.
Out the gate, bro.
Jay didn't. Jay did gold on his album. 500,000. Okay, it eventually went 1 million. Okay. So if that's the case, where you think Harlem World's at right now? If it came out the gate 5 million.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Man, I just can't wait till this new project drop, man. And they start going on tour. Big shout out to them, man.
That's great for New York. Okay, another topic.
Great.
Who's great for New York? We finished with the Mase talk, right?
For now, yeah, for now.
Okay. Big shout out to you, Mase. I just wanted to say.
Salute Mase, man.
The times that you was over at the R, you see Darren and them, they were working with Mase in the beginning. Do you see them coming at Mase and saying, oh, Mase owe this, Mase owe that? You don't see none of that?
Nah.
Sometimes Rough Riders get a bad.
So you were saying who was pushing New York forward currently? So
okay. All right.
Sorry. Yeah. Who's pushing New York currently right now?
I'm gonna go back to Rough Riders though, but not right now.
Okay.
As far as New York,
yeah,
I didn't say that they were doing it. I'm saying you see Flex already. Big shout out to Funk Master Flex.
Shout out to Flex, yo.
And for the people that hate on Matt Flex, don't hate on Flex because Flex is New York. All right, but he had to be checked. So I'm glad that guy, what's his name, that checked him, the new rapper.
Yeah, I keep forgetting his name.
You told me I did some Callaway or something. The guy that's on Shady.
We know. Yeah, I forget some name, man. Yeah, but Benny the Butcher and the rest of the crew, we don't.
Yeah, he checked them. Like you don't be playing no New York stuff. Now I wasn't following them neither. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if I'd have heard more of it on the radio or heard people whatever, I would have followed it too. There's no difference than him than it is with. He's nice. I was listening to him. He's nice.
Nah, dude, definitely. The whole crew is dope, man. And they all should have been getting airtime.
Yeah.
So
Because
it's like
even though they sign with who they sign with,
don't got nothing to do with that.
the other part still got to work.
Right. 100%.
Meaning radio got
Right.
to do what they got to do for them too.
Mhm.
It ain't just, oh, I'm with them.
Mhm.
If 50 didn't have the radio and that, it wouldn't have worked the same way.
Right.
So New York, I see New York, we got some spinners. We got some spitters. You know? We definitely need the Mase and Cameron album.
That's coming. It's already on the way.
We need that. We need a new Dipset album. And even if Cam's on it a little bit and let Jim Jones and Santana do their thing. We need that album. But we need to see all four of y'all on that album.
But the first and foremost, like you said, you was with the Flex situation, right? Him and Conway, the Machine was going at it back and forth with the whatever.
Yeah.
But like you say, gratitude for Flex for like opening the doors for these guys to now submit freestyles. Or yo, Cam, not Cam, Fab, I need a song from you. Buster, I need a song.
That's why I say you gotta give Flex credit.
Jada,
you gotta give Flex credit for doing that.
Papoose, I need a song, and so on and so forth. But then he kept it exclusively in New York. So now our sound can actually have a sound. So for the people that's outside of the community, that's outside, that don't see what's going on, this is what's happening currently in New York City. And you got guys actually have an opportunity to be creative and be heard within their own right. You know what I mean?
And other DJs from New York that's on radio that got a platform, y'all should be doing the same thing. Don't leave it all up to Flex. Clue, you started off like that. That's what made you who you are, Clue. You need to do it too. Just like people were sending you stuff before, now you need to hit those people up. You could do it, Clue. Because I respect Clue. You know what I'm saying? You could do the same thing, Clue. And all the other DJs could do the same thing.
But now it's time for a different contribution to the game.
We started this, New York. Let's go we're going to let somebody else do it?
If you got a platform, man, to that degree, man, break some artists, man. Let some people be heard. Independent artists, too. Don't sit here and just be like, oh, I'm going to holler at Busta, I'm going to holler at Jada. Hit some independent artists up, man. If their music is dope, this is what I do.
Like you said,
that's what I do on the show when I'm rocking. I give the independent, the artists, the same brightness or the same chance you would give an A-lister as well. Because their songs be up here and some be better than their songs. A lot of the times their songs are way better. They just don't get a chance. So it's like, come on, man. If we're going to do this, let's do it all the way the right way.
And there's some people that had little chances but didn't get their full potential. That's nice. We talked about the girl that was on G Unit. What's her name? Precious Paris.
Precious Paris.
She's nice. Mm-hmm. She's nice.
Reach out to Precious Paris, man.
Reach out to her. She's nice. I'm talking to you, Clue. Get all the like you did in the beginning with the LOX on the mixtape and this one and that one. You did that. Now I know you're gonna say, "Well, you're a DJ. Won't you do it, Superior?" Clue,
it's all of us, man. Look,
we all need to do it, but Clue, I would love to see you do it first.
All of us, man. All of us got to play our part.
I would love to hear a Clue mixtape with all the new people.
Whether it's big or small, man, everybody got to play a part in it. If you want the whole culture to be a culture and move forward, we all. And I'm not gonna single out nobody because there's more stations in New York currently. Like you got Brucey B, DJ Scratch, a lot of guys. You got a whole lot of guys. Mr. C, they on a new station 94.7. I forget what the station is. But at the same time, everybody got to play their part. Even Sirius Satellite Radio, you know what I mean? Well, Sway in the morning, they do it all the time.
Scratch is a friend of the show, so we know Scratch will hold it down. Scratch is all about that.
Of course, but what I'm saying is we all play a part in this.
Well, I guess we're all gonna have to start talking to each other because our main goal is to push this music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's like in Connecticut, Ready Rock D.
That's right.
He's nice. Solo artist. He had a group called Rowdy City.
Mm-hmm.
Him too.
Check out Ready Rock D, man.
It's a lot. It's a lot of
super dope. On
super
tour,
dope.
doing every damn thing, man.
Yeah,
City to city, state to state, even outside the country.
yeah.
You know
People
what I
don't
mean?
know that.
Yeah. And make sure you check out his, Rowdy Punch and all of that too.
Oh yeah, Rowdy Punch.
That part.
Yes, yes.
But yeah, like
All
you
right.
said, we got to keep the culture going, man. Listen, this is what I love what's going on. And since we're talking about New York, man, we can't say New York without talking about New York State of Mind tour with Nas and the Wu-Tang Clan, Busta Rhymes. Once again, DJ Scratch, Green Lantern. Oh, man.
Salute Green Lantern.
You know what I mean?
You another one. You could do that too. Green Lantern, you know you could do it.
But yeah, we cannot talk about New York City without one of the what's that, Sue?
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, we can't talk about this. The New York State of Mind. We can't talk about this without talking about them, man. And plus, the legend, the GOAT himself, LL with the Rock the Bells. The Rock the Bells.
LL.
So right now, hip hop is hip hop is in a great position right now.
Great position. I was always an LL fan.
Great position right now. So even with LL doing that, and big salute to MREC for going to that event where he has all the vendors being hip hop vendors. You know what I'm saying? Bun B with his food, Styles P, Juices for Life, Jada, Juices for Life. So many different entities that's independent without the commercial entities coming in play. It's us that's running it. So that is truly hip hop from top to bottom, start to finish, man. And hopefully LL takes that on tour. You know what I mean? So
LL will do it. I'm always been an LL fan no matter what. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I got nothing to L's always been my man. You know how many arguments I went through with LL about with him with cannabis and him with this and that. I told people back then cannabis wasn't gonna last. I told them that. But they didn't listen, you know.
Yeah, that is what it is. But I love what's going on now, man. The future of the game, baby. Hip hop is turning to 50, and hip hop is in the right direction, turning 50. And that's what this is all really about. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we need. I know I said something about cannabis, but what I'm saying to y'all is, we still need more cannabises too. We need more cannabises that are nice to come up to challenge a legend or to challenge or whatever. We still need that too. Don't think we don't need that, because we need that. Because sometimes some of these legends got to be checked. Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? L was just the wrong one to check. But there are some out there that it's hip hop. It'll keep it going. You know? Some hip hop battles don't even be, we take it to heart. We be in the barbershops fussing about, yo, I'm telling you. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, these guys are getting along with each other and just creating something. I mean, we did this in Yonkers. The DMX, bless his soul, X used to battle this guy named Bill Blast. Bill Blast from Yonkers. Bill Blast is nice. He always was nice, but he was more like a flashy rapper. Pull out money. He always had like 5,000 on him and his boys, to get paid staff. They was like, I'm telling you, Mo, they used to run up on people with cameras and all that, and Bill used to be like, what, nigga? And then X was always the underdog. X was the always one like by himself and whatever. But it was needed because people came out to those battles and was paying $20 at the door, Mo. 500 people in there just to watch these two niggas battle.
Yeah.
So X might have got on and Bill didn't, but Bill still was famous in the town for what he was doing, and he's still nice to this day.
So
you know what I'm saying?
It's safe to say that Bill is an underground legend.
He definitely is an underground legend in Yonkers.
Okay.
Now, I was against him with X because I was on X side. But, gangsters of the ghetto, GOG. And he was get paid staff. So we always used to be at each other. But the second battle we did was planned. We sat down and talked about it. We say, damn, these people really think we really like hate each other and this and that. So they came up with a plan like the next battle, we're going to do somewhere else. We're going to charge more money and we're going to whatever. So the second battle was planned. And they made everybody think that they hated each other and they this and that. So people was all hype. You got to understand, people are into, I hate to say it, I know we trying to push positive, let's do this and let's do that. New York was built on negativity with music. Look at the BDP and Shan and all that. Shan never said hip hop started out in the bridge. You know what I'm saying? He was saying what they were doing. People dismissed that and just kept going on that. Yeah. But what happened was some good music came out of it. Because Shan was still able to do what he was able to do. He put that boy on Snow. He still was able to do what he wanted to do. It just Chris might have blew up more, but there was still room for Shan still to. If y'all like it or not, MC Shan is the one who really made Cold Chillin' what they was. Indeed. It was because of Shan that label blew up. Shan and Marley Marl.
Salute to Shan, man.
Gotta salute Shan all day.
Indeed.
And for people who don't give him his credit, MC Shan is the one that was holding that down. And he didn't ask nobody to help him. Now, maybe lyrically he couldn't have beat Chris. Chris had too much momentum and too much whatever. But the bottom line is Shan stood in there though.
Shan, listen, man.
Real
prior to that battle.
Yeah.
To me,
Queens do. That's what Queens do.
Listen, man.
I wish I was from Queens.
To me, Shan was super
Yonkers.
super dope, man. Forget the battle.
Yeah.
Chris was more of a performer to me. But when I listen to Shan records, even now, I said, man, Shan was so dope. His voice was unique, bro. It's art in it. Like I listen to music now for more sort of art. I feel like in the 80s and the 90s and everything, yeah, we got the battle style of it, right? Now I'm listening to music a different way versus 90s and 80s. Yeah. Now I'm critiquing it for really being a piece of art and a painting on a wall. When I listen to this new Cormega album, that whole album is art. I don't know if you heard it yet, but the man got a classic.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
Classic, straight from top to bottom. It's like, damn, he took his time and chiseled this thing and made it what it is. You know what I mean? So
I support the underdogs.
We could still be in battle mode. I know we battle for ego and this part and to be this and brag and boast about this and that and the third. Now I feel like, man, artists, man, is being on what they are, artists, and who got the best art at this point.
Yeah, but you can have not the best art and still make moves also.
Yeah, we're not saying we're not perfect.
I'm not saying what you're saying. I'm saying what you're saying, and I'm adding the other.
What I'm saying is this: we done did the other side for so long. I'm intrigued by this whole other new thing that's transitioning and taking place. Like, yo, give us more of that right there. That's where I'm at with it.
Man, I must say MC's got a lot of spunk to get up on stage and pop so much junk. I'm not worried because I don't get waxed. That's Shan right there, man. The whole world was BDP doing this and that. And what did Shan do? Shan said, kill that noise.
That's right.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
But anyway,
they was both great for what's going on. They both push hip hop in the direction.
So all I was saying was both is necessary.
That's for sure.
Basically trying to say.
Undeniably, yes, sir.
They both are necessary. Roxanne Shante, when she went at everybody.
Yes, indeed.
It was necessary. So we're trying to say right now, even the new rappers now, if you do it, you could do it, but you could do it without the I wanna kill this guy on the mic. I wanna wreck him lyrically. You could do that. You don't gotta hurt the dude. You can kill him lyrically. You could break him down to his very last compound. You could do stuff like that.
Using the mind creatively where it don't gotta be. Right. So check it. You saying that, so check it, right? The Game album, dope album, but very unnecessary with dissing Eminem. Very unnecessary. Dissing the 50.
I definitely have to go into the game.
Nah, check it. Very unnecessary.
I'll let you
dissing them too.
finish. I got something to say to game.
It wasn't even necessary that he had to diss any of them. Like, yo, your creativity alone, the album was gonna be fire. It was fire. Just leave it there. Going into that, yo, I'm gonna say something about this dude that made a whole long rap about him. Don't get me wrong, the rap was kind of dope if you into the album, how it was set up and went into it, but it was unnecessary.
It was not needed.
Nah, he ain't had to say nothing about Fifth. Leave everybody alone. Just give us the music.
I know last time I had said something about Game, but I respect Game so much that I'm not even gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say one thing to Game. Why? Why, bro? You part of hip hop history, but you're part of that juggernaut if you like it or not.
Mm-hmm.
You part of that Dr. Dre, 50 Cent, Eminem juggernaut, bro. You're not gonna sit here and tell me, yo, I was nice before, I was whatever. I was gonna be myself even if I wasn't with them.
Mm-hmm.
Game. There's a lot of other people that's lyrical that was with Dr. Dre, and Dr. Dre didn't work with him, and he cut it off. And where are they at right now? Come on, man. Give 50 his due what he did, because 50 is the one that stepped in and took a challenge and did that. He didn't have to do that. He could have gave those sounds to Yayo. At the time, they was hotter than fish grease.
Yeah.
We would have listened to anything they put out.
Could have sold a blank CD and it went platinum.
Exactly. So come on.
That's how hot the unit was, man.
Come on.
No, I mean,
if you was on the street with your brother, y'all said y'all gang banged and y'all did all this stuff. Say your brother had beef with somebody. Nobody said you would have got in it, but you would have stayed away from it. That's all 50 was saying. He said, I'm lyrically banging with these guys competition-wise, because that's all it was. Fifth wasn't set out to hurt the Lox or to hurt Fat Joe or hurt any of them. It was no, they seen each other many a times. No fight broke out. Nothing happened. The one he really had problems with was that Murder Inc. crew.
mm-hmm.
Maybe stuff happened with them, but nothing happened with the Lox, Fat Joe, and Nas and all of them. You could have just been just like that. You didn't have to whatever. You didn't have to get into all of that. I loved when Game got on. When I first met you, Game, up in Yonkers, when we did the thing at Vision Quest with my man Dwight and Tony, man, I was so happy to meet you, Game. That picture I got with you, I took it down because I'm so upset with you with the things that you have done. You're too talented, bro, and you're a legend for us. You're a legend for us, West Coast or whatever. And when you mention, I would like when you mention Snoop name, Snoop's mentioned everywhere. The Game should be mentioned the same way. Just like when we say with Kanye West, when they say, okay, make another Hove. They did, Kanye West. So when they say, make another Ice Cube or make another Snoop, we did, The Game. You should be right there, bro. All that other stuff, man, wipe that stuff out, bro. West Coast, you are lyrically, he's one of the best lyricists from the West Coast, hands down, if y'all like it or not. He is.
His son is dope.
But the tactics and the things that he do,
I'm tired of it.
Messes him up.
That's the whack shit. Simple as plain.
Like Yayo said recently, let's go get this paper. Look, we have problems with Fifth too at times. But Fifth ain't stopping us from going to get our paper. Have a secret meeting. You, Yayo, Banks, Buck, go on tour, man. Do what you got to do. Why would Fifth stop it? He ain't gonna stop it. Because he gets money from it anyway. Wasn't we just talking about Diddy and his situation? So you think Fifth ain't gonna get no money from that?
That part.
Come on, man. Stop that. This is what your fans want to see. This is one of your fans talking to you. We want the dumb stuff to be aside, man.
Yeah.
Yayo was talking some real stuff on that show, man. And I respect you, Yayo, for not being like scared to voice your opinion. Because sometimes when these guys get on this podcast stuff, they probably say things that people want them to say or they whatever. I like that he did what he did because he doesn't give a fuck. Next thing. Yeah, we got to end with that. I don't want to go too far in it.
Salute.
But get that Drill Master if you haven't got it. It's a hot album. You could bypass the Shady record disc and just listen to the other music. Trust me. Drill Master is a Drill Master, right? What is it?
Something to that extent.
Drillmatic. Game's new album.
There you go. Game's new album, man. Go get it, ladies and gents.
All right, even Banks.
Go get
Banks' new album. You know what I'm saying?
Out.
Banks got a video out that I saw that was, I was happy to see Banks in a video and, doing what he doing. But and don't forget Uncle Murder. Uncle Murder got some hot music too. I know he in there cooking up something. We're going to get an end of the year. We're going to get an end of the year joint. He probably in there cooking that up right now. He talking about all this stuff. All this stuff that y'all doing. You see Uncle Murder's quiet. He probably just writing this shit down. He looking at you like, dumb motherfucker. Yeah. oh, shit.
Right.
That's what he doing.
Yeah.
What's the other thing? It was one other thing that happened that we had to talk about.
The Realness 2, available now, man. Go get that.
The Realness 2.
Yeah, Lloyd Banks is on that too. You gotta check it. So,
word?
Yeah, and he sound fire.
All right.
Nas,
Banks was always lyrical. You know what I'm saying?
Havoc, fire.
Havoc.
All of it. Told you it's a classic.
Okay. Yeah. The verses. Wasn't some battles supposed to come up or something?
Ain't nothing happening, man. They got to settle that lawsuit.
Oh, the lawsuit. That's why.
Yeah, that's dead.
No, I was going on hit for hit what Diddy was talking about.
Oh.
Don't think that. He said it, and for y'all to think that he just said it, like he ain't in there trying to cook something up. If anybody could do it, he could do it. Yeah. Dre and them and 50 and them got an Emmy for the Super Bowl joint.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I see Fifth was up there talking about him getting an Emmy. And I think he got Hustler of the Year on BET.
I didn't even watch the awards, bro.
I didn't watch it neither, but I think he got Hustler of the Year.
I can't even lie to you. I don't even know what's happening with none of that.
They said Fat Joe hosted. I
heard Joe hosted it. I mean,
yeah.
I can't even tell you how he even did.
Well, I didn't see it neither. I just heard people talking about it.
Right.
And also, if they had a runner-up for Hustler of the Year, it should have been Fat Joe.
Yeah, Joe had a great year. He had a great year.
In a short time, Fat Joe is more famous now this year and the end of last year than he was his whole career.
Indeed. I agree with that.
And I give him props because he stuck in there. He held his guns. Like, a lot of people want to see him and Cuban linking them together. Joe told y'all already that's not going to happen. All right? He said he tried to work with these guys. He tried to whatever. He's not. Now, Cuban's my man. Cuban's cool. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to Cuban Link.
Salute.
But just like we won't see Ja Rule and 50 on stage, we're not going to see Cuban and Fat Joe on stage. So if you understand that Ja Rule and 50, why that can't happen, you should understand why Cuban Link and Fat Joe can't happen. Stop pushing it. Stop asking for it. Not going to happen. All right? And if it does happen, hey, in your lifetime, you should write this down. You should take pictures, because if it happens, okay. Just like a third thing that won't happen, a Foxy Brown and Little Kim. Won't happen. If we want it or not, it's not going to happen. There's too much going on there. Not going to happen. two girls that's nice. They from Brooklyn. One's light skin and one's dark skin.
I know you're talking about. I don't know their names. I know the artists.
Yo, I had them on my.
I think they're Showbiz and AZ's artists, if I'm not mistaken.
They nice, man. Those two girls right there.
But
I followed them for a while.
They're part of the lineage.
I put them on my show. Underground Grind. I had them on that show, my video show.
Right.
Check that out. Underground Grind coming soon to mrecktv also. And big shout out. We can't say what it is, but big shout out to mrekt for getting a new situation.
Yes, sir.
He got a new situation that y'all gonna see real soon.
Salute the wreck.
But those two girls is nice. Nice. I seen a video they did a while ago where one of them was rapping and they beat up a girl live. Now I'm not promoting violence, but at first it looked like it was an act, but it wasn't. It was some girl that stepped to them and whatever. So I've been following them since then. I was looking at it like, yo, these girls is but they nice though. They nice.
Well groomed by Showbiz, man.
Yo, there's a lot of new girls in the game. The big girl, I'm glad that she stopped taking off her clothes.
Man.
No, I'm not talking.
You talking about Lizzo?
I'm not talking bad about her. What I'm talking about was she was talented enough where she didn't have to do that. But I understand why she did it. Because she was like, okay, I'm talented, but the world don't know. If I keep stripping and taking my clothes off and keep doing shit, they're going to look in for that, and then they'll see the rest of that. So whoever her management team is, big shout out to y'all. Y'all was smart, because I wouldn't have paid no attention to her if she didn't take off her clothes.
I still don't pay attention to her.
I still don't pay. I don't pay attention to her in a way like, ooh, she look. Ooh. I look at her like, man, look at this bit. Yo, you see what she doing?
Hey, yo, but I'm gonna keep it real. See me?
She's talented though.
I'm gonna tell you this. I keep it music. I don't care what these artists be doing on TV, Instagram, marketing, the media, none of that. If the music reaches me, then I like their music.
Well, Mo,
she got look. She got the record.
Different DJ, bro.
But I'm trying to explain how I operate with them. So she got the record called About That Time. Okay. And it goes into the women. It's bad clock, whatever. It's 2:30. It sound like a damn Anderson .Paak. And I forget my man's name, man. But anyway, the record is a great record. But I said, if these records reach me in a way, that's when I'm rocking with it. All the antics that they do in between time, I can care less. Because they don't do nothing for me. But other people...
She did all that in the beginning.
Yeah.
She did that in the beginning, and she got people's attention.
Yeah, it gets their attention. I understand.
This is something that's been in hip-hop for years, Mo.
Indeed.
We could talk about Missy. Missy was animated, bro. When we saw her in the garbage bag and I can't stay in the rain.
But check it.
I know she was writing for people. We know all of that.
Check it out. Missy ain't never take a motherfucking pants off and be naked and showing no sloppy body to niggas. Come on,
yeah,
son.
But what I'm trying to say is,
she
still did something to make us look at it
in a respectful and having integrity type of way.
Yeah, all right. Well, some people gonna do it different, Mo. Some people ain't got that.
That part. That's what we really talking about.
Well, I wouldn't have played no record. There's a chick out right now that's big that got a hot record. And we ain't playing her. Even if we hear it, we not playing her.
Who that? Well, we don't want to say no names.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say no names. But there's some people out there that got hot music. And as DJs, they ain't really playing it. DJs need to hear something. They need some story behind it. Some DJs need that.
Yeah.
You're a DJ that, the music is hot, Sue. Yo, Sue, you got to hear. Yo, Sue, you know how I be cutting shit to fuck up and the fire starts? I'm like, yeah, I hear you, Mo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then there's some records that,
people
need a story behind it.
Yeah.
Cardi B. I love Cardi B. I'm not going to take nothing. People always say Cardi B is the prince and Nicki Minaj is the queen. Nicki Minaj is the queen, and Cardi B is the queen. They're just in two different sections. This world is big. You can have a bunch of kings, Then you can have a bunch of queens. Because nobody's going to take Queen B away. Little Kim is the Queen B, if y'all like it or not. Foxy Brown is a queen, if you like it or not. Missy is a queen, if you like it or not. And so is Cardi B and Nicki, the 5 queens. I'm not putting Lauryn in this mix. I know a lot of people be, Lauryn here. I'm not putting Lauryn in this mix. Lauryn hasn't done like
you ain't about to come on, son. You ain't about to do that, bro.
Huh?
You ain't about to do that, man.
It's my opinion, like you said, it's your opinion.
You ain't about to do that, dog.
Lauryn
so you're gonna sit here. You're gonna sit here and say that
top 10. She's in my top 10.
You gonna sit here?
How's that? Is that better?
You gonna sit here? Look, world. He don't even want me to say anything. He just want to cut me off. He want to cut me off.
No. I'm fixing what I said because I had to think about it for a minute.
Dog. You gonna sit here and say Nicki, Cardi, Foxy, and Little Kim, and all these people, and you ain't gonna say Lauryn, my nigga?
Nah, I was gonna say Lauryn. I just wasn't. I was gonna say
listen,
Lauryn.
I don't care what you talking about. So you,
okay,
my man.
I was gonna say Lauryn.
You my man. You my man. 150 million grand.
Okay,
bro.
so let me fix what I said.
You naming all these people in the
let me fix what I said.
Look. See, he still.
Let me fix what I said.
He still want to cut niggas
Can
off.
I fix what I said?
The most influential, the most lyrical out of any of them females that they can't, none of them fuck with. You gonna say that? What?
Hold
what you said?
You said none of them could fuck with?
Man, listen, they ain't messing with her, bro. When she was in her prime, who was messing with her?
When she was in her prime. Okay.
So what you saying? Kim ain't in her prime.
What I'm saying is
Foxy ain't in her prime.
Kim put Foxy in a room with Lauryn Hill and watch what happened.
Oh, you bugging right now, bro.
I'm not bugging.
All right.
Lauryn Hill, the last album she tried to do.
You still talking about the album, Sue?
Okay.
You talking about the album, my nigga.
Can I fix what I said?
You ain't talking about no freestyles or nothing when they was really rocking. You ain't talking about none of that. Everything that she did, you erased all of that and just say, okay, nah, Kim, Foxy, all of them is better than her. Is you crazy, my nigga?
I never said they were better.
Oh, this nigga tripping.
Never said that. I said those were my 5 queens.
Okay.
That's all I said. Okay? So just like you can't do 5 kings of the game, you can't do 5 queens of the whatever. So I'm going to do 10, but there's no order. There's no really 1, 2. There's no order. So I named those 5. The other 5 is Lauryn Hill, Salt and Pepper. They're the queens from Kings. I mean, from Queens. They got that. There's no other 3-man girl group rappers messing with them. Check their record. Okay? Light. MC Light. I don't really like this one that I'm gonna name, but I'm not gonna take nothing away from you. Queen Latifah. And my last one is Roxanne Shante. And I love Roxanne Shante. That's my 10. No order. That's my 10.
That's peace.
I love those girls. Those girls, me as a DJ, I rock with them girls. Now, Lauryn's first album, I loved it. Okay? Even when they dropped their group album, it didn't do good. They was about to get dropped. Their second album is the one that blew up, not the first one.
Yeah.
And shout out to that record label.
But shout out to Salam Remy. He the one to produce all that, put all that together. But that shit went diamond and so forth. But without a Lauryn Hill, that shit does not go diamond and so forth.
Okay. Yeah. Production-wise, my man Wyclef and those guys did what they did. You can't take nothing away from them, Mo.
I ain't never said that.
You said without her, they wouldn't have did whatever.
Listen, bro, if she's not on the album, what does it do? We can't sit here and act like she's not a key component.
That's your opinion.
A key component. Look at all these years people wanted them to actually come together and perform together. They did a show, months back, and together people went crazy for it. If she was to come together right now, even when she did the song with Nas, people went crazy for it. And Nas laughed like, Y'all niggas just don't have an idea what we got in store, and y'all sleeping. And I know niggas are sleeping, and that's why I'm talking about this right now. Okay. So you ought to know all people. You a hip hop historian, bro. Come on, my nigga. You gonna put? I love Kim, love Fox, and all of them. Love the Nicki Minaj's and this, that, and the third. But I need somebody that's gonna feed me a whole different way, man. And she does that. When she got on that Nas joint, that got the Grammy. When she got on that album, she took niggas somewhere. Let's not knock that good conscious.
I'm not knocking it.
Talk. You know what I mean?
I like those records. I'm not knocking it. I'm just telling you they didn't give me enough body of work. She didn't give me enough body of work.
That's cool. People give
that's why I didn't name her.
People can give you a body of work and still don't give you nothing at all.
Well, she's still in my top 10.
Nah, you was like, man, she wasn't even about to be in nothing the way you was talking.
No. I would have had it in top 10, Mo. I would never did that.
All right.
The only one I'm mad that I didn't get in there that should be in there also, and I ain't gonna call her a runner-up or nothing. She should be in there in that conversation. Is Remy Ma. You know, I didn't mention Remy Ma. She belongs in that conversation. But I feel like if I'm sitting here saying the rest didn't give me enough, like a body of work.
Look at Big. Big ain't give you a big body of work.
Mo, are you out of your damn mind?
Nah, you talking about bodies of work right now. When people be like,
Biggie didn't give us enough body of work.
Bro, imagine which we would have had if he would have had 3, 4,
yeah, imagine
5 albums.
If it would have done more. But Biggie gave us a body of work.
Bro, so you got enough? You tell me you don't want more?
No, of course. Every DJ gonna want more.
All right.
So, from all the records that you just named, a record that Lauryn Hill was on with Nas, one record.
Mm-hmm.
Biggie was on a lot of albums on other people's songs and singles. You named that one that did for you with Nas and Lauryn Hill.
No, I named that the album they did, the Fuji La and everything.
What other song did Lauryn Hill jump on somebody else's record or somebody else's single and blew it up?
So we got to go back to the
No, because you mentioned that. You opened that door.
No, I ain't open no door. You in denial of the girl. You don't like the girl for whatever reasons. That's your opinion.
I like Lauryn Hill.
You don't like her.
Say that.
You don't like her for whatever reasons. That's cool.
No, I like Lauryn Hill. I'm talking about facts. I never said I didn't like Lauryn Hill.
What's the facts about
it? There's 2 in there that I said I don't like.
What's the facts about it? What's the facts about it?
I didn't like Latifah. Keep it real with you.
Why you don't like La?
I didn't like Latifah, man.
Why? What's wrong with La?
There was a time.
See, it's Jersey, ladies and gents. He don't like Jersey.
Oh, damn. Now you're going to do that to me.
He going to sit here and act like Lauryn ain't that deal. Like, I don't know what's going on with my man.
You keep saying Lauryn Hill.
Hey, listen.
I don't even know where Lauryn Hill's from.
Jersey.
Where's she from?
Jersey. No,
I didn't know that.
Come on, bruh.
But I didn't know that.
So that's why I'm gonna know that.
So
that's why I'm gonna know what she did versus what she didn't do. Like,
I understand people.
You saying
he's
like
doing that because he's from Jersey.
Listen,
he thought
that's like
I was hating on Jersey. I would never heard on Jersey.
That's like me saying something about X or anybody, but you know all the stuff he did from beginning to now, and like, whoa, come on, son. You know what I mean?
I got your point, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't hate on Lauryn Hill. No. If it was a chance, say it was Queen Latifah or Lauryn Hill.
Nah, why you don't like Queen, huh? Why you don't like the Queen?
Back then, there was a lot of things always said from her. That was, I remember one time she was getting on Foxy Brown and Kim about some stuff and lyrics and this and that.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found out, people were writing her shit. But she made it seem like she was like up here and the queen and the kingdom and I don't do that and I do this. Then I found out you was doing the same shit.
I don't get that.
What I'm saying is she made herself like she was this. And them other women that did what they had to do to be whatever, she looked down on them and always said something.
I ain't never feel that about the Queen.
I'm just
not that I'm from Jersey or whatever, but I never felt that about her.
Lauryn Hill didn't do that. Lauryn Hill didn't do that to nobody. Lauryn Hill stayed in her own lane, made her music, and did what she got to do. So if she's from Jersey, I did not know. Salute to you, Lauryn. And there needs to be more Lauryn, but with more content.
Nah,
And
look,
you know who's like Lauryn? What's that girl Diddy got?
I agree with the content. She needs more.
What's that girl Diddy got?
I don't know who.
The girl that be singing and stuff. Or is she a rapper or whatever? That black girl that I forgot her name. She's more like on the Lauryn Hill vibe of songs. I forgot her name.
I don't know. I like the new Diddy song, doing your thing, whatever he be saying in that damn song.
Oh, the song that's with Ashanti, right? Who's singing on it?
Whoever's in there, I like that song, man. But yeah, look. Either way, man, music.
So we cleared that up. We cleared that up, right, Mo?
Oh, I'm clear on it. I'm just saying what's up with you, man. I'm like, damn, Sue.
Because I didn't know she was from Jersey.
I was like, damn, Sue over here just dissing the true God.
We just talking facts over here, or our opinion.
No,
nobody's hating on nobody. We DJs. This is a DJ show.
It's definitely
we should have our opinion. There's some records that even in the record pool, Al used to be like, "Yo, bro, this is the hit right here. This one right here, do it."
Yeah.
And I used to be like, "Nah, this ain't it."
That ain't it, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then later on, when it wasn't it, I went back to Al and said, "Yo, Al, what's up with this record? You called it. You called it. Yeah."
Big shout to Al. Big shout to Al Pizzaro, bro.
I know we could agree on this.
What's happening?
Before we leave this show.
What's happening?
It's because of us DJs that get you artists popping.
You know, it's crazy. I just had a conversation with a manager in Texas just now, this weekend, right? Mm-hmm. She manages a big artist out in Atlanta. She said, without y'all, nothing happens. I said, Ma, I know that. But she said, you know how hard it is to get an artist to understand that? Because they think they already are entitled to this and that.
Every artist feels that way.
You know what I'm saying? And she was like, it is. She said, it is sickening that they believe that they are entitled to certain things and that DJ is supposed to play things for them and this, that, and the third. Meanwhile, you need the DJ. I said, Ma, thank you for overstanding that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But in some cases, there's times where the rappers make people even want to listen to the DJ.
Of course.
There's some, because the Lox, even though you heard them on Clue and all of that, they had a DJ named DJ Casper. He was nice. Casper was nice. One of the top DJs from Yonkers, one of them. Mm-hmm. Y'all wouldn't know him from a can of from toilet tissue. You wouldn't even know him.
Yeah.
So it's because of Lox lyrically, what they did, people knew them for that. For going to war and doing all that. So in their case, it wasn't a DJ. The only thing y'all could bring up is DJ Clue. And that wasn't their DJ. So, but in other cases, like with me and X, for instance, I did a lot of shit with X. Big shout out to Lloyd K. Son, DJ Destro. That's other DJs he had. I'm missing some other DJ that he had, but Poison, DJ Poison. But Superior,
Sue,
I did the work, baby. Me and X sat there, put them shits together and did whatever, and I had my name too.
Right.
So he didn't give me my name. I had my name.
The man who walked the dog.
Parties. I was doing all of that. So in some cases, we helped each other. So there's cases where DJs really, 80% of the time, DJs help the artists.
Indeed.
Look at West Coast rappers. There's a lot of West Coast rappers that DJ blew them up. They were following our format out here in New York, and they were doing what they had to do.
Right.
So,
ladies and gents, make sure y'all go and get the book, The Man That Walked the Dog. Once again, The Man That Walked the Dog.
Movie coming soon.
Yes.
Big shout out to Steve Rifkin. Trying to get in touch with you, man. Let's talk. Big shout out to Swiss Beats.
Salute to Steve Rifkin, man. Salute to Master Pill Records.
Master Pill Records. Y'all another one. I'm gonna tell y'all what's coming soon.
Salute
I'm gonna just give y'all a little sneak right now. What's coming soon?
What's happening?
DJ Superior presents the The Origin of Darkman X.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What Flex said? It's real big, New York.
Real big, New York.
It's big.
Salute, man.
All right? And I'm looking for the right situation.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see what happens.
It's going down, so.
Yeah. It's going down. It's time.
It's time,
You know what
brother.
I'm saying? DMX Day is coming up. December 18th.
What you got? What you got locked in? Locked and loaded.
And I got some stuff I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to reach the right people.
Right.
You know, I'm going to have to sit down. I don't have to, but I would like to sit down again with his wife and have a conversation, his first wife, you know, Tashira.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to still give her props. I know me and her, I don't know how me and her is. You know what I'm saying? Because she got a lot of people in her ear. I got a lot of people in my ear. But I big shout out to her because she handled a lot, like I said, when that man was alive in the early times.
Right, right.
You know, I know one day she had to sit around and be like, where all these babies came from? When the hell this shit happened? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
She handled a lot.
Mm.
So big shout out to her. And big shout out to the fiance, Desiree. Because Desiree was right there at the end with him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the person he picked. If y'all like it or not, that's the one that he picked.
Mm-hmm. Salute.
All right. So, like I said, I got that coming. DJ Superior presents
Salute.
The Origin of Darkman X. Next time I will show it on the show. I will show the cover.
All right.
I got the album cover already.
Yeah, yeah.
So
salute.
We're gonna see what happens.
Salute to MRECK, man, with Spooky Hours, man. He got a series coming.
Spooky.
Yeah. Rec, Rec got a few things, man, in line, man. Just put it out, holding it down for my bro while he's not here. But continue. So what you got? What you
I know. I got a surprise guest for next week. That's going to be on the show. He's from Queens too.
Queens.
Yeah. So I don't want to say who it is, but he'll be on the next show.
All right. No doubt. Listen, man, I'll be the boy DJ Moeskieno, man, aka the Sugar Cut King. You know what I mean? You can catch me this Saturday, man, 93.5 FM Rally.
And he be cutting too.
Yes, sir.
Don't be scratching like he got what's that shit called, Kev Boogie? Eczema? Won't be like.
And once again, man, big shout out to my boy Troy Bullock, man. Salute to you, man. You know what I mean? Happy birthday. Shout out to my boy AD, man. Big order AD. And big shout out to the Razor Lounge, man. Y'all know what it is.
Razor Lounge. Big shout out to y'all.
Yeah.
Big shout out to everybody out there. Big shout out to my DC people. DC most hated. My man Don Schatz, he out there. We creating a show for next month. It's supposed to be this month, but we changed it to November 12th. We'll be in DC, Rowdy Punch, all of that. Got a couple of shows coming up. Oh, the Cotton Club in New York City is legendary.
Nice.
Christmas Eve, the Lit Brothers will be at the Cotton Club with the Delphonics and the Stylistics.
Classic.
Woo!
Classic.
Get your ticket now. Tickets are $150. Get your tickets. It's going down.
Going down.
Right? And we got a couple of things. My man Kev Boogie will be out of town handling something that he got. He got an award recently. He does what he does for the vets. Any vets out there, just because we talking on the show, you can still reach out to us. And, we could try to help you get stuff. We help people with furniture, help them out with their rent. We all are connected. So it's not like my man with the master plan can't make a call to another community to help you out. Right.
So
we got all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to my former boss, Jim Boston. You know what I'm saying? He's moving on. He's doing what he got to do.
Yeah.
He carried the Nepperham Community Center torch for a long time.
Salute.
Big shout out to Mary Gaines, the one who passed it off to him. So now, some new blood is coming in, and they're going to do what they got to do.
Salute.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
So we out of here. Unsung Heroes. Big shout out to mrecktv.
TV.
And the Rec Mob. The Rec Mob is crazy. They be
crazy.
And big shout out to that dude. What's that dude that shouted us out on his show, Mo? He said, yo, these guys are on point.
Oh, that was some random person on TikTok, my nigga.
Well,
You
big
know
shout
what I mean?
out to you,
Yeah.
TikTok dude.
Yeah, salute
All
to
right.
him and it was a couple other people too. But yeah, anybody who reposted our joints, man, much love to y'all,
We love
man.
all of y'all,
You know what I
man.
mean?
Big
we
shout
sort of
out.
love back, and we repost too, man. Follow
us. We'll follow you.
Follow at DJ
Okay.
Moeskieno on all platforms. DJ Moeskieno.
Well, check this out. They hacked my page. So that's not me on Instagram talking about Bitcoin with y'all. That's not me. So they hacked my page. But you can always get me, I give out numbers like Mike Jones.
Yeah,
holla at me. 914-505-5169.
No doubt.
Holla at me. All right.
But that's it, ladies and gents. We out of here. Peace.
Salute.